Hey, my name is Lucas Ridley with Digital Creator School, and I'm a professional animator, and this Morbius trailer just came out today, so I thought I'd do a little reaction video and take a look and see what this is all about. I don't really know this character very well, and I guess maybe I should turn down the volume on the video. It's too loud. Kind of origin story here. So let's take a look. I have worked on a Jared Leto movie before, the original Suicide Squad, when he was the Joker for a brief moment. No real visual effects yet, except for that opening stuff. Maybe some digital makeup on around his eyes. So yeah, maybe some particle systems from Houdini or something probably in there. There's some great music. And he's hungry. He looks pretty healthy in that shot. So he's actually a big rock climber, by the way, which I used to do in my heyday. Ooh. What? Okay, that's cool. What is all the... There's something inside of him. Ooh. Ooh, he went full on vampire. Never go full vampire. So it's like he's a good Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, you know, he had good intentions. Ooh, the vulture shows up. So you can like teleport? So, okay. It looks like a... The only weird thing is I feel like I saw like 3 different vampires in this. that was actually pretty good. I didn't know if I heard that correctly, the Venom joke. So the only kind of thing that stood out to me is I felt like I kept seeing a different vampire. If we look at like this one, this one, I guess there's degrees of transformation, we could say, like that. See, the extreme of this one doesn't look like the... it actually reminds me of a Video Copilot tutorial back in the day. That was the only thing that kind of stood out to me. I felt like I kept seeing different versions of his face. I think this effect is cool. That kind of transformation build up and the flying, and it almost seems like maybe that's implying how he flies as kind of this ephemeral matter that surrounds him. So yeah, it definitely seems like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde film. There's basically like 3 stories. It's like man versus himself, man versus man, man versus nature. It's kind of the 3 big categories. And so this seems like a man versus himself story. And it's cool that the vulture popped up. I was wondering if they'd ever bring him back. He's such a good, everyman character. And they kind of have similar stories, like origin. They're trying to do good, take care of their family, take care of themselves, and then the consequences, the collateral damage of that is a bit much. So animation wise, I nothing really stood out to me except for maybe the stairwell one, slow mo. Was that here? I think it was right here. Yeah. I don't know if it was the camera. Maybe it's the lighting because it goes from like really dark here, and then all of a sudden his face gets really bright. And maybe it's a motion blur thing. It feels like his face is overly blurred for, especially going into slow motion. You would maybe kind of expect that stuff to. And maybe that, I don't know, maybe it's that pose too. I guess that's the sense of that camera move, is it like it's meant to kind of throw you off kilter because he's kind of changing in this moment, which is kind of a cool idea to have that support. I guess maybe it's because he just kind of he stops moving up. He goes up so fast and then he just stops. I would maybe think that he would drift a little bit, even in the slow mo, because we have the motion of this stuff keeps going, but he doesn't. So it was probably a combination of, this is a CG background and they had him on some kind of wire or a holder thing, and they transition from digital double to the actor, and the camera has to kind of, once you go to an actual person, you have to kind of keep that track going, and you can really only go backward, but you could pull him and the camera back together so that it would make it look like he's moving through the scene maybe a little bit, so he doesn't just get stuck there. That was the only major thing that kind of stood out to me. I'm sure there's other stuff maybe, but it looks cool. I'm definitely going to watch it. And yeah, if you want to see other kind of reaction videos, I did one for the Lightyear trailer, and recently just did a little bit of a breakdown on the Eternals trailer as well as, and I also did the teaser Deadpool trailer back in the day. So give those a look if you want to see some more reactions of an animator taking a look at some trailers. See you next time. Subscribe, and I forget to say that sometimes. Do all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye.